Hey, welcome to ZooBricks. My name is Maxine and I'm trying to build the world's largest Lego zoo. And in today's video, I just want to do a quick 2025 overview and look forward to 2026. I hope that you all had a very Merry Christmas. And yeah, New Year's Day is only a few days away. And I just can't believe how quickly this year has gone. This is kind of a little bit of a behind the scenes little catch up, just to let you know that I'm still here and I'm still working. One of the trickiest things for me is that I am actually full-time employed at a real-life zoo. It's actually our family-run zoo in England, and that takes up quite a bit of my time. So working in the Lego room is something that is a little bit of a bonus. But of course, anyone who builds custom Lego mocks knows that everything takes a really long time. So I just wanted to show you a couple of things that I have been working on recently, which I will be releasing a video on soon in the new year. This most recent one is quite complicated because I'm trying to incorporate motion because that's something that I haven't done before. So what I've been spending quite a bit of time doing actually is I've had a lot of Lego donated over the years, which those people who have a lot of Lego know that people give you Lego, which is cool. So I've been going through boxes after boxes of just weird stuff, and I've got loads more underneath the table over there and parting everything out, trying to get a whole bunch of Technic stuff together. So I've got a whole new sorting box here, which is all Technic pieces, which is exciting because I've never had that before. So these are all the gears that I've found so far and other little bits and pieces. And of course, this is the stuff that you can use for motorized elements, which is pretty cool because I've never actually bought like a Technic set really. So this is all stuff that's been donated. So I've been doing a massive amount of sorting, which, as you probably know, takes a lot of time. Normally, I have my Lego room really nice and tidy for when I'm doing filming, but this is kind of a behind the scenes, so you can kind of see what mayhem entails when things are being built. So this is the current project, which I'm not going to tell you too much about because I'll have a video on it soon, but you can see this is where I have needed all of those Technic bits, which is quite fun. But the biggest kind of mission now is to hide all that. So trying to wrap my head around doing all that, it's a little bit tricky. But yeah, that is of course the hill where the castle used to sit, and that was kind of like one of the main features of the zoo. So that's completely changed now. And underneath here, I've just got mountains of just donated random bits of Lego, just all kinds, which all need sorting, and sorting takes time. And of course, we've got a backlog of sets and things like that as well, which need to be built. The plan is, of course, to cover this table. So this is a 12-foot by 24-foot table. I've already done about a third of it so far. I have got quite a lot of animals to use, which I can show you. This is kind of like the main walk-around part of the zoo at the moment, and there's definitely space to expand off the back of it, and that's what I'm kind of working on at the moment with that project. This is my little collection of Lego animals, which of course they're all nicely packed away in their little bags. But we've got various birds, which need like an aviary, which would be quite challenging. We've got a whole African section, which includes like leopards, camels, a herd of giraffe. We've got a pride of lions as well. And of course we have got our African elephants. So, and then we got some more birds. Seagulls, of course. So they're probably just going to pester people in the zoo. I've got a whole flock of penguins, which is fun. I want to try and do some motorized elements with them as well. A bag of raccoons, which I'm sure sounds like loads of fun. Here's a bag of goats. They should actually be in the zoo. I don't know why they're here. Every type of bear you can poke a stick at. And we've got farmyard fun. So I've got a bag of pigs and chickens and 2 types of cows, steers. So they're really nice pieces. Recently I acquired these guys, which are so colourful, some toucans. They might go in the show, I'm not sure yet. Butterflies. Here's some more stuff for the African section. Ostrich, so I've got a pair of ostrich. More farmyard fun. A whole bunch of alpaca. They'll go with the farm animals. I'm afraid dogs don't have a home here. I've got two different species of tigers there. Technically new and old. The new ones are the ones on the left, and the older ones are the ones that are yellowy. Whole bunch of monkeys. Spiders. Be cool to do like an invert reptile house. This is our bag of tiny animals. So hamsters, and there's a couple of spare guinea pigs in there which need to go into the guinea pig village. Little birds. There's a zebra, but that's like a friend zebra. So I really hope that Lego actually bring out a proper zebra, because that one just looks weird. Also, it looks like a foal, and you can't have a foal without adults, so that's just annoying. So bring out a real zebra. That's the dogs again. We've got a panther. We've got a lot of cats, to be honest. So we've got lions, a whole pride of lions. There's a whole bunch, and there's like little cubs in there. We've got 3 leopards. We've got the tigers, obviously, and there's also a black panther in here too. Probably not going to represent all of these animals, but the black panther could be also a black jaguar, or it could be a black leopard. You can get melanistic versions of all of those cats, so maybe it can just be a bit of a special cat that goes in the same enclosure. We've got a bag full of sea otters there, squirrels and rabbits. There's some more inverts for the invert and reptile house. And then at the bottom of my box here, ooh, we've got some sloths and a koala. We recently got sloths at the real life zoo as well, so that's pretty cool. Tricky enclosure to build out of Lego though, I think. And I'm kind of getting to the bottom of the box here. Frogs. Oh, dinosaurs. Yes, that's the other thing. I've got a whole dinosaur department over here because I would like to create like a walk around bit for dinosaurs. Probably not with him. He's a Duplo dinosaur. He's super cute though. But we've got a Stegosaurus and a Brontosaurus, and there's a Triceratops in there as well. And some little things. That'd be quite cool. A lot of zoos have that kind of built in. And of course there's sea animals in here as well. Not very many, because I'm not on a mission to collect them currently. Because, I mean, I think I've got enough to work with. But the idea is that all the African animals, bar the elephants, will go into a drive-through, because you can safely drive through with most of those species. You cannot drive through with elephants, so they can be built into the reserve, but kind of like on the side, fenced off. The other animals that I wish Lego would come out with to complete my African drive-through include rhinos and hippos. I think that would be super fun. Leopards is going to be a hard one because they're going to need their own exhibit. Lions, they're going to need their own exhibit. Can't mix them with anything. No, crocodile, definitely can't mix them with anything. He can go away. Ostrich can go in with giraffe, zebra, and other hoofy things, but I don't have any other hoofy things, and I don't think there are any other relevant things available, you know, like your impala and springbok and wildebeest and stuff like that. So I'm afraid it's just going to be giraffe and ostrich. And of course the elephants, they have to go in their own separate paddock too. So it's going to be a lot of elements, but it is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 species. And then have a walk around farm area for people to interact with them. Maybe we can have like a bit of an Arctic area, because I've got penguins and I've got seals and polar bears. The other species of bears, I've got brown bears and black bears. They would have to have separate enclosures, of course. But again, how many species of bears do you actually represent? I don't know. But yeah, and raccoon enclosures are always super fun. We can maybe do some moving elements with them as well. And then, of course, the other thing that I got recently, which was something that I've kind of been after for a while, is a Lego monorail. It's my first ever train, if you like. Powering that up for the first time was really quite exciting. I wasn't anticipating how excited I would be for powering up a monorail, but yeah, that was pretty cool. The only thing is that it's not a huge amount of track. So at the moment, if I was to suspend it above the zoo, it wouldn't cover very much. But ideally, the plan would be to put a station at one end and kind of a station at the other end of the walk-around bit of the zoo, so that you can kind of skip to the end, if you like, and skip to the entrance if you wanted to leave. So that's another thing that I've kind of got on my schedule. But anyways, I just wanted to give you a quick update, let you know that I'm still here. I still have every intention of completing this zoo, and I'm hoping to put a lot more in 2026. Thank you so much to everyone who has watched the videos and supported the channels, and obviously the people who have sent me Lego, thank you so much, and of course those who have donated to the channel as well. That's amazing. Let me know in the comments if there's anything in particular you would like to see, and I'll do my best. And in the meantime, I hope that you have a very happy new year. And if you want to see kind of more regular updates about zoo life, I do have another YouTube channel for Northumberland Zoo where we post behind the scenes content all about building a real zoo. Kind of similar stuff, just probably not as much artistic license. But yes, wish you a very, very happy new year. Thank you so much for being with me this year, and I shall see you next year.